A lotus is a symbol of transformation. It's a symbol of beauty. It grows from the dirty depths and the murky water at the bottom of the pond, and then it blooms into this delightful, beautiful open flower. Yeah, I just think it's a really lovely image for our own potential, as well as just like the infinite unfolding growth that is possible. The idea actually originated from the lines in the dedication ceremony of around this mandala, this sacred spot, may the lotus petals of purity open. And that was the catalyst for basically the whole idea, really. How can we bring those lines more into our visual reality? Like, how can it be a reminder of this special place that we've dedicated by having the lotus petals of purity as a gateway through the corridor? What theatre? I really want to engage like the fun and the playful side of practice. Like, that's a really big part of the spiritual life as well, is to actually enjoy it. And it was really important for me that it was bright and bold. Like, I get a lot of energy from the spiritual life. Like, it's not just about stillness and grounding and like getting rid of things. It's also about like uncovering more energy and your potential, and yes. So I really wanted that to be kind of in the artwork. I am a green goddess. Art is playful. Spiritual life is playful. There's so much pleasure, joy, beauty to discover in practice, in meditation, in applying the Dharma, in freedom. And it speaks on like a different level. Like, it speaks to the heart or the non-rational part of being. I think there's a lot of mystery and discovery in art and in practice. I once heard that people tend to make art in the style of their personality. So like, I love scribble drawing and like just working quite fast and expressively. Whereas some people, which I will always completely admire because it's just not the way I make art, will be like so fine with their details and like, you know, really like thin lines and like really precise. And I think that's really beautiful, but like, I can't make art like that. I'm like, ah. And that was the other fun thing about doing a mural. It was so big, like it engaged the whole of your body. Like, to do the sweeps was like a real arm movement and a stretch and like climb up a ladder, and yeah, it was really fun. Art can be like a state of meditation. I think you can get into a state of absorption, of beauty, of positive emotion, even integration through making art and expressing yourself through art. And sometimes creative ideas, they're more like the lotus in the mud, and they're really hard to transform or figure out, or they get stuck. They don't want to open. And you just have to trust that something will unfold. If you keep sketching, working, rearranging, something will eventually bloom and open. The design came just really naturally. I was meditating on retreat. Although I was very absorbed, when I was a bit distracted in these meditations, I was just coming up with like ideas of how I would redecorate the Buddhist Centre. So I was repainting lots of walls and putting lots of colours all over the Buddhist Centre. And then it just appeared in my meditation, this idea of putting a mural on the wall downstairs where it's quite a dark corridor, and I just thought, surely there's a way to make that space more inviting, like it's the first place you go in to enter the Buddhist Centre. And I think that's quite a poignant point, like as you come in to this magical space, and just thought, oh, what if there's something on the walls that can really enliven and invigorate and add some drama to the entranceway of this kind of mythical realm that you enter when you come to the Buddhist Centre.
So what I like about coming through here is that you feel really welcomed, and it's like you're being embraced by the open petals of the lotus.
I just like walking through it. It's like walking through a portal. It's like I've come into something.
So in a sense, the thing I'm most pleased about is that Alice had a vision for creating beauty in this space, and she followed that through. I think that's so important. It's so easy to feel like the things that this is how it is, this is how it's always been. So in creating this image of beauty, of transformation, Alice has really shown all of us that we can make a real difference. So we've got the image of the lotus bringing beauty to a dark and dingy space. What a wonderful thing to do. I'm so delighted with it. And to be a little bit self-referential, I painted this bit, so I particularly like this bit.
I also wanted a really subtle nod to the 5 Buddhas, but not make it so obvious that it was really tacky. But it felt important to have extra layers of symbolism. There was lots of shades that I could have picked. I had a Dulux chart, and it was also about ones that worked together, and I felt like these ones looked good together. And that's why I did this test mural first, because I wasn't fully certain what all the shades of colour were going to actually look like when they were on the wall. Yeah. It's an accidental little blob that looks a bit like a nipple.
Yeah. Was it accidental, really?
It was fully accidental. I mean, I could just repaint over it, but I think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious.
Creativity is really fun. Joy and play are often overlooked parts of the path. Like, there's so much delight to be found in the stillness. Like, beautiful things arise. Like, this mural arose from the stillness of a retreat in the imagination. I think the imaginal realm is a really important part of practice as well. And there's some sort of conversation from this other world that doesn't exist yet, in physical form anyway, that then is expressed through art. And art is a really beautiful, important part of the spiritual life as well. Whether that's creating it, appreciating it, art does something to open the heart. Did I want to say anything else? Anything else? Maybe not.